Hey guys, it's Dan here with another book review. This time I'm reviewing Baby Teeth by Zoje Stage. This is a book that is about a little girl named Hannah who is a mute. Part of the mystery of the story and part of the things that like her parents are also trying to figure out is whether she's a mute because she has some kind of physical thing going on or if it's by choice, and that's part of the mystery. Don't confuse this Baby Teeth with the Baby Teeth graphic novel comic book series by Donny Cates. It is a completely different book. Now, I will admit I was a little hesitant to read this just because I've seen how trendy and how kind of popular this book seems to have been lately. It is classified as a horror book and a thriller, but I'm going to be flat out honest with you guys. I feel like this book is more of a thriller and a contemporary than a horror book because I really did not find any elements of this book to be scary at all. Some people in their reviews have compared Baby Teeth to being a lot like We Need to Talk About Kevin, which I'm going to say that's right on the money, and we'll get into more thoughts and ideas about that concept later. Some people have compared it to The Omen, which I literally just read just before this one. And I didn't do a review of The Omen because I'm kind of, I thought that was just an okay book. And I have my own personal reasons for that I'm not going to get into here. But other people kind of felt that this was kind of a very scary book for certain reasons. Now, Hannah is precocious. She's very smart, almost a genius. But like I said, she just can't communicate. She kind of grunts and she makes noises. And she can write. So she's homeschooled by her mother, Suzette. And every time she gets placed into a school, she usually does something to get herself removed from the school. Now, of course, her father, Alex, thinks she's a perfect little angel and that she can do no wrong. And this is where this book starts to get into territories that's kind of like We Need to Talk About Kevin, because she's a very different child around her father than she is around her mother. She can be quite cynical, quite sadistic, and very plotting and conniving. And she's just can be a little monster by the time the book gets to its end. Now, the author kind of throws in a slightly supernatural element, which I'm not going to spoil. But I thought it was kind of neat when she threw in that element because it does. She keeps you on your toes. Like I said, it is suspenseful because you're just trying to figure out what's going on with this child and why is she the way she is. But in the end all, even by the end of the book, although I did enjoy the ending of the book, I thought the ending of the book was satisfactory-wise for myself. I know a lot of people just did not like the ending. They thought the ending could have been a little bit better or a little different. But I thought it was a satisfactory, a satisfying ending. I thought it was a decent ending for the book. Although, is this the kind of book that you're going to have like a nature versus nurture kind of discussion in a book club setting? No, not really. I feel like Baby Teeth is more of a pure entertainment read. There's not that much substance going on with this book that I feel like if you want to have like a hot debate kind of book club discussion, you're better off reading We Need to Talk About Kevin. Baby Teeth, like I said, it felt like just a pure entertainment kind of read. I felt like it wasn't that much of a developed story to really impress upon me to want to discuss it with people because it was kind of plain at times. And to be quite honest with you, At the start of the book, the little girl is 4 years old, and then at some point they mention her being 7 near the end, but there wasn't no, like, idea or concept of changing of time and progressing forward to her being 7. For a majority of the book, I kept thinking that the little girl was 4 because she was introduced in the beginning of the story as being 4 years old. So that made me kind of, like, try to wrap my head around how is it that a 4-year-old knows cuss words and knows how to spell fuck and all this other stuff to her mother, and, like, how can she be that smart and diabolical with the stuff she does, like, to her mom. So that's why that was another reason why I felt like it just wasn't written, like, well enough to kind of get that idea across to show the transitioning and the moving forward into the story. I felt like it really lacked that. Maybe I missed something, but, like, I never saw, like, a time transition going on, because they mentioned the little girl going into the first grade or kindergarten at one point, and then it was just, like I said, there wasn't a smooth transition with the flow of time. Now, I feel like if the author wanted to portray this little girl to be that scary, I'm sure there could have been other things that she could have had her do that would have made it a little more interesting and a little more kind of nightmarish, I guess you could say. I really don't agree with that this book is like The Omen. Maybe with the fact that she's 4 years old in the beginning of the story and kind of a bad kid. I know that this book was called The Bad Apple in the UK. But like I said, this is going to be a short and sweet little review of this book. I thought it was just okay. If you want to check this book out just for pure entertainment, just to read it for fun, then yeah, go ahead and check it out. I did rate this book 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I'm more willing to read this author's new book that's called Wonderland, that's supposed to be coming out in June 2020. I'm going to give that one a chance before I totally give up on reading anything else by this author. But like I said, I thought this book was just okay. It was just an okay read. I think that we need to talk about Kevin was way better, and even The Omen I thought was way better, and I only rated The Omen 3 stars too. So yeah, that's... if you would like to check out this book, I will have a link down below for Amazon. If you would like to purchase this book on Amazon, there will be the link for U.S. residents. For those of you who live outside the U.S., I have a book depository link. They offer free worldwide shipping, and they offer the same great deals as Amazon because they are a subsidy of Amazon, so you can get the same great prices there. Any and all purchases made through these links greatly help out my channel. I'm not getting AdSense, so every little bit, like, I get a small percentage, helps me out. If you'd like to see more book reviews, go ahead and hit that subscription link. While you're there, hit that notification bell so you're well aware of when I upload a new video. That's all I got for you guys. If you want to go check out the book, go check it out. Like I said, I thought it was an okay read. I do feel like if you're looking for a book discussion about nature versus nurture, you're better off reading We Need to Talk About Kevin, which I also reviewed. If you can go and look at my book reviews, I have a review of that there as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, later.